Okay, hi and assalamualaikum to everyone. Me, Binti SAMSURI, and my fellow friend JIWEI, SITI AMINAH binti HUSIN, ATHIRAH KHAIRUDIN, Aliff Iqkmal Azizi, will present about our dream school for philosophy of education.
Assalamualaikum and a very good day to our lecturer and our fellow friends. So today we are going to introduce you about our dream school. Okay, actually we already discussed this dream school for the past few weeks. So the school that we have discussed about is about the art school. So the name given for our school is Sekolah Seni Putra. Sekolah Seni Putra is a school based on the art and skills of the student. It allows students to balance between academics and the artistic aspect. It is actually about the school that already have the core subject such as the bahasa subject, mathematics and the other core subject. But it actually have more special subject that encourage and enhance students in many ways in their skills, arts, interests and so on. So our presentation contains the school theme, the school education philosophy, school vision, mission and motto, school logo explanation, organization chart plan and also special school subject. So here we go.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Siti Aminah binti Hussein with matric number 197561. So we are going to discuss about our school. They are focusing on school theme, mission, vision and motto. Okay, so we go to the first. Our school theme is about education based on arts and academic skills. Then for our vision, it is continuous education, holistic and excellent behavior. For a mission to produce excellent and useful human being, in turn will benefit to the future generation. And lastly is our motto, it is brilliant, skillful and morality. Okay, next we are going to the school characteristic. Okay, the first thing is I'm going to tell you all that this school is one of a private school. It is focused on the field of arts as a continuous skill of students toward a career future. Okay, all of the students is free to maintain their own artistic skills and techniques, and at the same time they also can improving the other artistic values. Students also free to choose the field or subject that suit with themselves by counselor consulting. And then this school also emphasize the basic skills and needs of students as adult. For example, like communication skills, psychomotor skills. Okay. Next is this school also emphasize the basic academic field based on education system in Malaysia. This is focused on the core subject. For example, like Malay language, English, science, maths, history, and so on. And then it also emphasize the formation of personality and moral of the students. Next is prioritize students who are serious in the field that focusing on art skills. And lastly, it also prioritize students who have a career goals in artistic skills. So I'm going to tell you that this school is helping art students to find their own career in a good way. Okay, next is for the school admission requirement. Okay, the type of student is a student who are really interested in the course offered, especially in art subject. The student also need to have a basic skills. It is 3M, reading, writing and calculating. And then the students need to undergo the STS test, that is one of a personality test. And then they have about 3 categories of student, range age from 3 years old to 17 years old. Okay, the first category is 3 to 6 years old that are focused on basic training to create interest. And then second category is 7 to 12 years old that are focusing on basic skills reinforcement training. And the third category is 13 to 17 years old that are focusing in practical and managing career and focus in skills training. Okay, and other than that, these schools also focus on the admission of 13 years old student that they must pass the primary assessment test, it is UPSR, at least they got C and above for each subject. And then the admission of student under the age of 13 years old must undergo 2 years of basic training. and the STS test is really a compulsory for a student that are aged 13 years old and above. Okay, so that's all.
Okay, hi, my name is Nurain Binti Samsuri. My metric number is 1973 and 79. Okay, I will tell you about what is our philosophy education, but I will tell you about Malaysian education philosophy first. Okay, Malaysian education in Malaysia is an ongoing effort toward further developing the potential of individuals in a holistic and integrated manners, so as to produce individuals who are intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, and physically balanced and harmonic, based on a firm belief in and devotion to God. Such an effort is designed to produce Malaysian citizens who are knowledgeable and competent, who possess high moral standards, and who are responsible and capable of achieving high level of personal well-being, as well as being able to contribute to the harmony and betterment of the family, the society, and the nation at large. Okay, how about our philosophy education? Okay, our philosophy education at school is educate, apply noble values, form productive student in accordance with the national education philosophy to produce students who are skilled, competitive, and devoted to religion, society, and country. Okay, art education applied in our school is able to give the effect lifelong learning to students. The students awaken awareness and knowledge to their environment through art. And besides, our school able to assist in persuading the spread of ideas, influences, strength, information, and desire through art. In terms of career, this field of art is able to produce good product, provide with potential design for business or trade. For example of career are designer, artistic, composer, dancer, and creation of work, and others. How can art develop the spirit of nationalism towards students? In fact, an artistic person has a sensitivity to his surroundings, to his or her surroundings, because they become more sensitive to the environment, to feel something and ability to appreciate. Indirectly, it can be aroused patriotic spirit, love of nation and country, form identity, and willing to sacrifice for the country. Okay, create awareness and responsibility for the country also. And then,
Okay, so this is our school chart organizational. Okay, this chart organizational was divided into 4 parts. The first is vice headmaster, second is accounting department, third is secretariat, and 4 is office of academic affairs. Okay, so for vice headmaster, it will divide it into 2, which is management of administration and school management. And then for office of academic affairs, it also will be divided by 2. It is learning and teaching and school spirit cultivation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aliff Iqkmal bin Azizi. My metric number is 199458. So, my part is to present to you about our school badge. As you know, school badge is represent to their own personality, to their own uniqueness of their school. So, our school have their own badge. So we proceed to the characteristic of the badge. First of all, our badge have consists of several color and several object. Such as first of all, we proceed to the first color is blue. So blue represent the unity and understanding. As you know, our school represent consists of many culture. Alright, so the blue means that unity and understanding. So we proceed to the next color is red, which is red That means the persistent in getting knowledge and facing the challenges. That means our student persistent in gaining knowledge and facing the challenge. Alright. So the third color is the yellow. Yellow is represent to be a self confident. So in our batch have three color: yellow, blue, and red. Okay, so we proceed to the object in the batch. First of all is the book. Book means that a love of reading and a love of knowledge for the good of this world and the hereafter. So book is close to our student, and and our student love the knowledge. Other than that, the object paddy in the batch. The paddy in the batch means that strong attitude and cooperation among school people. Okay, means that our school member consists of the student, the teacher, and the worker also have the strong cooperation and among the school people, right? So we proceed to the shield. Shield of the batch is means that caring for the welfare of school people with full responsibility and love, right? And then drawing brush, school people who are always creative and innovative. As you know, our team in Dream School is art school. So the object of the brush to our main of the objective to put the brush color is to show to you about the creative and innovative for school people. So lastly is the music human on the right hand side, on the right side of the page. So it mean the harmonious and cheerful attitude practiced by all school people. So that's all for the characteristic of the batch in our school. Thank you.
Sekolah Seni Putra have provided many programs or many department, and I will discuss about one of their program, which are arts program. First is fine art. Okay, in the subject of fine arts, student will be given 4 subtopics under this subject, which are drawing, painting, printing, and sculpture. Student will learn the theory of the subtopic first, which the purpose for the student to learn the theory is student have the handle and guidance to produce the work. And if student already understand the theory that they learn, students can manipulate the theory and produce a new and aesthetic network. Indirectly, it can produce talent and professional students. For this subject, students are given an option to choose which subtopic that they want to take as their field. And the next is calligraphy. Okay, in a calligraphy subject, student will be taught the art of Indian calligraphy, Islamic calligraphy, and Chinese calligraphy. And through this subject, student will learn to produce calligraphy through carpentry, computer, and printing. As a result of this learning, students are able to produce their own calligraphy according to their skill that they have. In addition, All students, regardless of race and religion, can learn the art of calligraphy. As a result, the spirit of unity among students can be nurtured. And the next is music and drama department.
Now the first part is performing art. We can see a video.
Performing arts are a form of art in which artists use their voices, bodies, or inanimate objects to convey artistic expression. It is different from visual arts, which is when artists use paint, canvas, or various materials to create physical or static art objects. Performing arts include a range of disciplines which are performed in front of a live audience. Theater, music, dance, and object manipulation, and other kinds of performances are present in all human cultures. The history of music and dance date to prehistoric times, whereas circus skills date to at least ancient Egypt. Many performing arts are performed professionally. Performance can be in purpose-built buildings, such as theaters and opera houses, on open-air stages at festivals, on stages in tents such as circuses, and on the street. Live performances before an audience are a form of entertainment. The development of audio and video recording has allowed for private consumption of the performing arts. The performing arts aim to express one's emotion and feelings.
Now we can see the benefits of learning to perform. First one, it can improve students' language skills and be able to speak confidently and boldly. Next one, it can improve students' physical condition ability and be able to perform on the stage with ease. Next one, it can improve various qualities, including imagination, creativity, and imitation. Next one is it can improve interpersonal skills, social skills, leadership skills, and organization skills. And next one, it can improve artistic literacy and cultivate sentiment. Next one, improve reading and storytelling skills, literacy and improved oral expression. And next, finally is improve the children's independent learning ability. We can see the learning content. So students in our school can choose the courses they want to study according to their grade and foundation. Children's musicals are more suitable for all students because it has singing and dance, so it may be more difficult for younger students. And children's drama is more suitable for younger students. And we also have the children's speech classes, and we will teach them body movements, expression, speech, and stage performance. So the second part is art of singing. What is art of singing? Singing art is an art form that expresses people's thoughts and feelings and social life by singing. Any art form has its own expressive means to express its artistic expression, such as dance through body movements and facial expressions, painting through lines, colors, and composition. The benefits of singing. The beautiful singing is good for cultivating statement and healthy for body and mind. Students can improve their aesthetic abilities through singing. And singing is good for expanding children's horizons, understanding national musical culture, and broadening their knowledge. And singing can make children think quickly, promote the development of image thinking, enrich imagination, and enhance creativity. And finally, singing can enhance children's ability to express language and speak and write. So we also will divide the students into groups according to their grade level. and interests and foundation. Learning also ranges from basic to complex. So we divided into solo and chorus. So they also can choose the children's song and traditional song, and we will teach them breathing exercises and intonation practice, singing skills, and throat protecting and stage performance. So the third one is the art of traditional and modern music. The benefits, first one is it can improve personal cultivation and cultural quality, and it can enrich students' spiritual life, and it can develop intelligence and cultivate coordination, and it can improve people's overall ability. And the next one is it can improve national self-confidence and identity, and learn to integrate foreign cultures. Finally, it can help to regulate the mentality and relieve stress and troubles. You will learn the following instruments. The first one is Sapé, and the second one is Kompang. They are also the Malaysia traditional instrument. And the next one is Guzheng and ukulele. And next one is recorder and piano. At the same time, we also will divide students into groups according to their grade level, interests, and foundation. We also use the class teaching system and group teaching system. Um, and we will also teach them basic music theory and traditional and modern music application and history. Yeah. And finally, we will learning traditional and music and modern instruments.
Okay, next we go to the next subject that we call lafaz bermakna. So the subject is actually about to highlight the art of student speech in conveying an opinion or an issue. So in this class, students are going to learn to express their feelings or opinions on an issue, and they know the appropriate ways and words to speak in public, because nowadays we see that many public figures that talking in the public with the inappropriate ways. So we think that it is very important to teachers at the school to have this subject, because our dream school will actually teach students to use the appropriate ways and words to speak in the public. So nobody gonna judge us because of our talk. Students will learn about the effective gestures and body language. It is also a very important part, because people are actually judging us in the way we talk, in the way we move our body when we talk. So in this class, it's very important to students. They can learn so much in this class. So students also can get out of their comfort zone and challenge their own courage to try something new. Okay, next, we move to the next subject, which is seni polemik. So it is actually quite similar with the lafaz bermakna subject, but this subject is actually more to the debate. So this subject can improve students' interpersonal skills. It helps students to use the appropriate ways and words to talk to other person, such as to the students, to one another. Okay, so it also helps students to improve their knowledge in discussing current issue, whether political, academic, social, or international. It is because students nowadays, or everybody, people actually have to know the current issue that is happening in our country or outside of the country. It is because it makes us a knowledgeable person. Okay, next, this subject can instill critical thinking in student, because actually the students are very smart, but they actually don't want to use their brain to the highest level. So with this class, it will urge the student to do the critical thinking. Next, the student knows to correct ethics and expressing opinion and can be implicated in the future career fields. So, in the future, if they have a fight in a good ways or in their career, they know how to use the correct ethics and words and ways to fight with their opponents. Okay, after that, they also have the criteria of a good leader in the future, because the students now is actually the peer of the leader or the country leader of the organization leader. So this subject helps a lot.
Okay, so next is Department of Humanities. Okay, so this department offering about 4 subjects. The 2 first is Tunjang Sasiah or Moral and Pendidikan Tingkah Laku Norma. Okay, so these 2 subjects is compulsory for each student to take it. And then they have about 2 more subjects. It is Dakap Introspeksi and Keterampilan Unggul. This subject, student can choose between one or they can choose both by consultation of our counselor at first. Okay, so for the first subject is Tunjang Sasiah or Moral. Okay, this subject is divided by 2. Tunjang Sasiah is for Muslim and Tunjang Moral is for non-Muslim. Okay, so some of the content in this subject is about faith of Islamic, morality, sirah, fiqh, tajweed, Islamic manners, application of moral values, common sense, and social science. Okay, that's the content. And then for Pendidikan Tingkah Laku Norma, the content is about basic of sex education. It also needed content. The content is also about how students know about good and bad behavior. Okay, and then how to make a student being sensitive in socializing. Okay, so the next is subject of Dakap Introspeksi. Okay, this subject is focused on mental health. So it's focusing on students' mental health. Okay, so by this subject, students can know about themselves. They can know about their personality. They can know about what they want, what they didn't want. Okay, so by this subject also, they can increasing their self-motivation, self-concept, and they also can have a high spirit and identity. So all of these students, they can be able to face all the challenges of life and world of the work. Okay, that's for Dakap Introspeksi. Next is for Keterampilan Unggul. This subject is for students to learn how to manage their appearance. Okay, they can learn about personal hygiene, about grooming, and in the subject also, we provided about content about code of ethics in appearance. So this code of ethics is actually important because it's really useful for our career. That's why both of these were important, but students still can choose between 1 or 2, but they need to do a consultation with our counselor at first.
Hi, welcome back. So we proceed to the next part. Is the subject in co-curriculum class at Sekolah Seni Putra. As you know, the co-curricular activity is the activity which are undertaken along with academic studies. So it goes parallel with the academic studies. Alright. Second is the co-curricular activity is carried out outside the class. Alright, outside the normal classroom. Right, such as at the field, at the hall, right? Outside the normal class, right? Next, the co-curricular activity is to help students to develop problem solving, reasoning, critical thinking, creative thinking, communication, and also the collaborative ability. This means we want to maximize the skill and the soft skill of our student. There are various subjects in our curriculum subject activity. First of all, we have Jasa Budi, The Jasa Budi subject is the compulsory in our student at least at least 1 year, right? Second is driving class. Third is diving class. Fourth is computer repair class. Fifth, Islamic studies. And lastly, photography and videography class. First subject in co-curricular activity is the compulsory subject in co-curricular activity, which is Jasa Budi. Jasa Budi is the volunteer basically is student service toward the community. It's the volunteerium activity actually. Alright. It's a best field for student to experience the real life of the community, especially in the rural area. The program of the local community could help shape our student to be holistic in various fields. So we want to push our student to the maximum level of their skill and their interpersonal skill. Yes. And lastly is to promote the spirit of volunteerism among students and also establish a personal development through such activity. So, right? Second subject is driving class. Okay, driving class is to build student confidence level, to and also to enhance student to be independent person and responsible. Right? We have the facility to teach our student. Third is diving class. We also provide a diving class in our school. Okay, the objective of we provide the diving class is to increase student confidence level. Secondly is the experience. Secondly is because we have the experienced tutor, experienced instructor, and they will be conduct to our class. So there's no worries about the student, about the safety, about the equipment. We have provide that. We will provide them full equipment. Okay. Fourth is we also have computer repair class. It's to enhance the intrapersonal skill of the student. Okay, and also to develop various skill among the student. Fifth, we have also the Islamic class to our Muslim student. The Islamic class is to promote the value and basic of Islam ingrained into their life. Yeah. Other than that, the Islamic class also to expose the understanding of Islam and the role of Muslim in the contemporary world. Right? We have in the Islamic class, we can teach them how to read the Al-Quran, the basic of Islam, the history of Islam, and so on. Lastly, we have the photography and videography class. The purpose of this class is to develop the creativity among the student and also to enhance skill of student and increase the market value of student. So when our student have the various skill in their life, it will increase the market of their value to seeking their job later on. So that's my part. Thank you.
Okay, so for the conclusion, this art school that we are already planning of, that we are actually dreaming of, is very good because it allows students to express themselves in terms of interest, inclinations and skill. It actually helps students to know themselves better than anyone else, because sometimes students in the school, they don't know what they want, they don't know what they like. They know what they like, but they don't know how to express it. So this is the one of the ways so that student can achieve their expression. They can show their gratitude of themselves. So the second one, the school is actually creating an attractive and effective school climate. It is actually, we want students to go to school open-heartedly. They freely, their steadiness is at the maximum level, so they can perform so much, so better, so good in the school. So the third one, it helps students to hone and develop their interest, like I said before, because the student actually know their interest but they have no courage. So in this school, it helps them in that way. Okay, next, the school is actually to make parents aware of the importance in encouragement to their children's interests and choices in determining their success. It is because the children and the students already have their own interests, but they have no encouragement, like I said before. So in these schools, it shows that the effectiveness of the encouragement from the parents to their children's success. So after that, it provides a learning syllabus that can be practiced by students throughout their lives. It is actually about the subject that learn the student how to dress up, how to do the makeups, and after that, the students, the elective subject, the co-curriculum subject, which is the basic driving class, the basic on how to repair the computer. So it is very good for the children to use these skills in their future lives. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you for your time and your consideration to watch our presentation today. So we want to thank our lecturer, Dr. Mohta, for giving the opportunity to do this assignment, because we actually have our dream school ourselves. So it helps us to express it. So thank you for our friends and for my teammates for the cooperation and so much encouragement. So thank you everyone.